Hydreigon EX is a card with a ton of potential. It has won a few online tournaments. It's gotten a couple of day twos at in-person tournaments. It hasn't quite cracked the upper echelon of in-person play just yet, but it is a card that has a ton of upside, and maybe with some more optimizations, it'll get there. And maybe it just hasn't had its time yet, but this card is very cool, has some really awesome attacks, and I'm excited to share this with you today. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's talk about Hydreigon EX. And shout outs to Cyrus Davis for this list. I tried a couple of Hydreigon lists online. I didn't like them. I found this one from Cyrus and played it, and I was like, oh, this is the sauce right here. So shout outs to Cyrus Davis. Definitely go check them out on YouTube, where they actually do a deck profile of this video, of this exact, I think it's this exact deck. So definitely go check them out as well. But yeah, let's talk about some Hydreigon EX here. It is a stage 2 dark type Pokemon with 330 HP. And it's got 2 attacks. Crashing Headbutt for 1 dark and 1 colorless energy, does 200 damage, and you discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. It's a solid attack. Unfortunately, you're not going to be hitting, you're not going to be one-hit KOing most of the meta-relevant attackers, but you are going to be doing good. You're going to be one-hit KOing some support Pokemon like your Squawkabillies and your Lumineons with that. Also just 2-hit KOing everything in the game, while also getting rid of resources that your opponent might need. And then it's really spicy attack. Obsidian for Psychic, Dark, Metal, and Colorless Energy, does 130 damage, and it also does 130 damage to 2 of your opponent's benched Pokemon. And this is where things get very awesome, because if you pull this attack off twice against much of the meta, you just kind of win the game, because at that point you are doing 260 damage, and that's enough to two-shot stuff like Fezandipiti, Lumineon, Squawkabilly, Teal Mask Ogerpon, pretty much everything in the Miraidon deck, Raging Bolt. Like, there are so many decks that are running multi-prize Pokemon that will go down with 260 damage. Manaphy has kind of been not played as much of late, and if you pull this attack off twice against a lot of the meta, you just win. Of course, covering this attack cost is nuts, but this deck does have some ways of covering that cost a little easier. Let's go in deep dive into the list here as cooked up by Cyrus. So they've got a 3-1-3 line, the Deino, 1 Zweilous to try and get that middle evolution in when you can, and then 3 copies of Hydreigon EX. We're pairing it with Pidgeot, so very much in the style of your Charizard Pidgeot decks. This one has quick search, where you get to search your deck for a card, put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Pidgeot, absolutely massive for this deck. We've got 1 copy of Rotom, lets you draw 3 cards, and then you end your turn. In particular, turn 1 going first, this is fantastic. And then we've got Lumineon here, where when you play this from your hand to the bench, grab a supporter card of your choice and put it into your hand. Some extra spicy text here. I like the Pecharunt. I actually didn't get to use it in the video, but it has subjugating chains, where you get to switch a dark Pokemon into the active and then you poison them. And where that becomes relevant, like 1, you can just put another Pokemon into the active to shield or stall for time. But once you put the poison on, if you can also combine that with the Binding Mochi and poison your Hydreigon's Crashing Headbutt, I think it's what it's called, Crashing Headbutt attack, now does 240 damage. And that, at that point, you're going to be one-hit KOing almost every big basic in the game. So really spicy tech there. Love that. Also really like the Cleffa in the deck, where turn 1 going second, throw Cleffa in the active, and then just draw 7 cards. And there might be some times later in the game where Cleffa is also relevant, but drawing up to 7 cards is fantastic, especially at the beginning of the game, where this is a very setup heavy deck. Last but not least, we've got Fezandipiti EX here, where you can draw 3 cards if one of your Pokemon was knocked out on the previous turn. For trainer cards, 2 copies of Iono for hand disruption, where both players shuffle their hands, put it to the bottom of their deck, and then draw equal to the number of prize cards they have remaining. Great to disrupt your opponent's flow, while also giving them fewer cards if you're behind on prizes. 1 copy of Giovanni's Charisma. This is a fun tech include here, where you get to put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand, and if you do, you get to attach an energy card from your hand to your active Pokemon. This is one of the many ways in which you can quickly accelerate energy to your Hydreigon while also slowing your opponent down and getting you one step closer to that Obsidian play. 1 copy of Eri, where you get to look at your opponent's hand and then just get rid of 2 item cards. Again, trying to slow your opponent down, giving you more opportunity to set up for your big attack. Roseanne's Backup is a pretty important card here. You get to choose 1 or more. You get to shuffle a Pokemon tool, shuffle a stadium, and shuffle an energy card from your discard pile. Put them all in your deck. In particular, this deck runs on Neo Upper Energy as our ace spec, and it's such an important card to this deck. It's pretty much our only way of pulling off Obsidian as an attack, because we don't have the Dark, Psychic, and Metal. So there might be times where your Hydreigon gets KO'd with the Neo Upper Energy, and then Roseanne's Backup can get it back, and it's our only way of getting it back. 1 copy of Boss's Orders for Gusting. Get to switch an opposing bench Pokemon into the active. Not a lot of Gusting in this deck. It's just Boss and Counter Catcher. When we're behind on prizes, we can use an item just to gust up an opposing bench Pokemon. Part of that is because of the Obsidian attack. If we can pull that off, we can just snipe a whole bunch of stuff from the bench. So not as big of a need to protect to gust as other decks are. 4 copies of Nest Ball to get our basic Pokemon down. 4 copies of Rare Candy to evolve our basics into stage 2s without that middle evolution. 3 copies of Ultra Ball, get to discard 2 cards and grab a Pokemon of our choice from our deck. We get 3 Buddy Poffins, where you get to search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon with 70 HP or less, put them directly on the bench. 2 copies of Dark Patch, where you get to attach a Dark Energy from your discard pile and attach it to a bench Dark Pokemon. After that first Hydreigon goes down, or there might be times where you can accelerate extra energy at the beginning, say you discard an energy with an Earthen Vessel or an Ultra Ball, Dark Patch can help you get up to that Obsidian range faster. We've got 1 copy of Night Stretcher to recover a Pokemon or basic energy from our discard pile and put it back into our hand. 1 copy of Feather Ball lets you search your deck for a Pokemon that has no retreat cost, reveal it, and put it into our hand. Then shuffle our deck. This is going to be our best way of grabbing Pidgeot out of the deck. Instead of, say, Ultra Ball, where you have to discard 2 cards, Feather Ball just gets us a Pidgeot without having to discard anything. Same with Tera Orb, except this time with Tera Pokemon, where we can grab a Hydreigon EX without having to discard anything. So really nice tech here. 1 copy of Earthen Vessel gets us 2 basic energy from our deck, puts it into our hand, and we just have to discard a card from our hand in the process. In particular, I like using this to grab a Dark and a Psychic so that we can further build towards that Obsidian combo. We talked about Counter Catcher already. Pal Pad gets 2 supporter cards from our discard pile, puts them back into our deck. In particular, we've only got like 1 copy of Boss, 1 copy of Giovanni area, and in Roseanne in particular. I mean, it's going to be very rare that you need to play Roseanne more than twice, but just in case, or play Roseanne twice, but Pal Pad can help you out there. Boss, for sure, you will probably want Pal Pad for. 1 copy of Super Rod lets you recover 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy. Put them from your discard pile back into your deck. 1 copy of Counter Gain, fantastic card in this deck. If you have more prize cards than your opponent, you get to attack for 1 energy less. And this lets you pull off combos where you fall behind on prizes, and then you attach that Neo Upper Energy in the Counter Gain. You've already got a Dark on there, and you are now attacking with Obsidian for only 3 energy on 2 attachments. So absolutely clutch card. 1 copy of Forest Seal Stone lets you grab a card from your deck and put it into your hand. Now you got to attach this to a Pokemon V. But we do have Rotom and Lumineon, which you can attach it to, and oftentimes you can just grab Forest Seal Stone with Arven and then grab whatever other pieces you need with that Forest Seal Stone. The Binding Mochi gives you 40 more damage if you are poisoned. So again, you're going to combo that with the Pecharunt here. Very nice tech. Definitely a situational tech, but I do like the ability for Hydreigon to one-hit KO those sort of bigger basic Pokemon, which are very popular in the meta right now. 1 copy of Pokemon League Headquarters forces your both But Force's basic Pokemon need 1 more energy to attack, and this isn't going to hurt you because you don't have any basic attackers, but for your opponents, this slows them down a little bit. And then Arven, 4 copies of it, where you get to search your deck for an item and a tool card, then shuffle your deck. And yeah, there's a ton of awesome items and tools in this deck, so Arven is essential for us. And then for energy, we've got 5 Dark Energy, 1 Psychic Energy, helping cover that Obsidian cost, and then the Neo Upper Energy counts as 2 energy at a time, and it only works on stage 2 Pokemon. So general game plan of this deck, you want to go second. Ideally, you want to go second where you can draw a whole bunch of cards with Cleffa and play a supporter to help you set up. Otherwise, Rotom can help you draw cards. Turn 2, you want to be attacking with Hydreigon, probably going to be crashing Headbutt, and ideally you're putting yourself in a position to get that Obsidian attack. Now you might have to wait till later, like maybe the first Hydreigon's only using crashing Headbutt, and then later on in the game you can try and build up for Obsidian. But whatever the case is, like using Hydreigon's attacks to their full potential, milling cards along the way, possibly taking multiple prizes with Obsidian. All right, let's get to these matches. This is not a bad hand. We can Arven, we can get down Pidgey, second Deino, we can Nest Ball for a Rotom. This is pretty good. We'll just need a Rare Candy after that. But we can, yeah, Arven, Forest Heal Stone. Make some stuff happen. Turn 2, and hopefully we're up. Okay, Miraidon. This is a very good match for us if we can get fully set up. Because, yeah, double Obsidian wins the game and we take 1 trillion prizes, and we know they don't run Manaphy. And they don't have any sort of healing options here. So we just have to get all our stuff set up. They got rid of an Iron Hands. They must have 2. They've got to have 2 in their deck, right? And yeah, thankfully, regardless of how well they set up here, they're not taking a 1-hit KO. They're not... Yeah, they're not attacking right now. So we can take at least a little bit of comfort there. And yeah, they'll go and pop for Pikachu here. We can also take advantage of Area 0 Underdepths once we get set up here. Oh, they're going to burn Generator on what, Raichu? That feels bad. I guess you have, if you're going to Squawk anyway, yeah, sure. And Raichu actually is kind of bad because they can, if they get rid of 6 energy, they can just 1-hit KO a Hydreigon. Though if they do bring in, that's actually kind of in play now. If they put the Magnemite in play and there's 2 energy down, like they absolutely could blast. Oh, they don't. They don't bench it. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Raikou also crashing Headbutt. We 1-hit KO Raikou and Raichu and Mew and Squawk. So lots of options to punish. Let's see if we can actually make it all work, though. I don't like that they put Raikou in the active unless they're going to go grab like a retreat option right now. I would have put Mew in the active because like we can't attack them anyway, turn 1. Bravery Charm, okay. Yeah, setting up for an Iron Hands, sure. Yeah, the Raichu's kind of secretly horrifying here because that is a potential 1-hit KO out. We do get a Pidge. And we can Arven for... Yeah, we'll go grab Buddy Poffin Forest Heal Stone. Oh, we have prized the Forest Heal Stone. That is absolutely horrifying. Okay, we'll go grab the Counter Gain then. So we could potentially attack for even less, and possibly as low as 1 if it really comes down to it. Do we go get the Cleffa at this point? Or do we just go for the Rotom? I think we actually just go for the Rotom here. Because we still have a lot of cards in hand. And I don't want to lose those. I guess at this point... Yeah, and I want to hold on to this energy. So let's go throw down the Rotom. And actually, Cleffa would have been better, but I want to hold the energy, right? So let's go instant charge. Okay. We can get Hydreigon set up. We can get Pidgey set up and then get Hydreigon set up. Let's see where things go from here. And I think the most dangerous thing on the board... Yeah, it's the Raichu IMO. Because that's going to one-hit KO Hydra. Okay. Yeah, are they actually just going to Dynamic Spark here, the Deino? Yeah, they are. Okay, that's fine, because that actually... That leaves the door open for us to Obsidian this whole bench. Yeah, if we Obsidian twice here, we do insane damage here. Actually, we have it. We have it. We have it. We're behind on prizes, so let's go put the Pidgey up. And they're going to have a really hard time with this play. So here, this is what we do. And please tell me you didn't prize Neo Upper Energy. Oh, we need Rare Candy. We need Rare Candy. How do I get... Rare... I think we have to play Arven again. And then we can get the Neo Upper Energy with the Pidgeot. Please tell me Neo Upper Energy is still in the deck. And we didn't prize it. Okay, we didn't prize it. Fantastic. Okay. We'll go grab Rare Candy plus something else. Sure, we can grab the Binding Mochi. Get Hydreigon set up. And I think we hit almost everything except for, yeah. Oh, could Raikou? No, Raikou needs a full bench in order to KO us. Neo Upper Energy here. Plus the Counter Gain. I don't think they do any sort of 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60. So they are not going to be able to... Yeah, we Obsidian for 130, 130, and we win the game. Like, that's it. So if we go... I think we just hold our hand here. We Obsidian for 130, and we go target down... What are the pieces that they... I mean, they could get rid of Area Zero Underdepths. Let's go get rid of... Yeah, we'll go after the Raikou. And we'll go after the Fez. I guess they could also bump them off the board. But yeah, we hit one more of these and we win the game. There we go. Sure, go hit the Lumineon. Go hit the Lumineon. We have our retreat now with our basic energy. And... yeah, we just win. Absolutely insane. We just hard retreat. And we take 6 prizes in one turn. We Obsidian again. Absolutely ridiculous. GG's. 260 across 3 targets. And we win the game just like that. Oh my goodness. Oh man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, so that's kind of your absolute best case scenario for Hydreigon, is you play against these, and there's a lot of decks that are running multi-prize Pokemon that are just bench sitters, like your Squawkabillies, your Teal Mask Ogrepons, your Fezandipitis, and even if you're up against, say, a Stage 2 deck, you can still punish them really badly with that Obsidian attack, and in that case, like, that was, like, the best case scenario for us, absolutely wiping the floor with them, taking 6 prizes in one turn. GG's. Not a bad starting hand if we can get Rotom down. Okay, Manaphy to start. That's actually kind of problematic because Manaphy blocks the Obsidian attack. And we need to get that out of the way if we are going to make the Obsidian attack part of our strategy here. And we have the Pecharunt and the Binding Mochi. I really would like to set that up. If possible, I'm not sure we're going to get to. Okay, Zard. And Obsidian here doesn't work nearly as well because even without the Manaphy, we're not going to be able to Obsidian attack any Charizards on the bench. So that's kind of a problem. Let's see what we can do. Okay, they get some energy on the Zard. And I would like to get a Rotom down so we can draw more cards because right now... Ooh, or a Cleffa. No, we can't retreat right now, so... Deino, Pidgey. Unfortunately, yeah, Cleffa's not... We can't get Cleffa in there. Even Pecharunt's not going to get us there. I really don't want to lose the Rare Candy. I don't want to lose the Pecharunt. I think we have to get rid of the Pecharunt and the Binding Mochi. I just think that the other pieces are too important relative to our overall game plan here. Let's go and get Rotom. And I guess we can bench? No. I think we just leave it at this for now. We instant charge. Oh, no. Bad Rotom. Bad Rotom. Bad Rotom. Oh, they're going to pop off right now. Oh, okay. They'll TM Evo instead. And that's horrifying. Oh, and they get Zard ready. So they're going to already start swinging. This is not ideal. Not ideal. They have no engine though. So it's just Charizard swinging like crazy here. So not necessarily the end of the world. Let's go and we'll put Deino in the active just to see if we can potentially get Hydreigon set. No, we can't do that because we're not going to get energy for... Well, we'll put a Deino up because we've got more in the... We can play with Buddy Poffin to get them going. But this is a terrible start for us. Unfortunately, yeah, even their start's not great, but they at least have their attacker ready to rock. There's Hydreigon. Now, we don't have any more Deino. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to attach to Deino. We're going to hard retreat. We have to get Hydreigon set up here. Here, let Dark Patch to Deino. We will evolve up to Hydreigon. And we're going to get a big Cleffa rip right here. If we can get Counter Gain plus... Yeah, the Neo Upper Energy. Yeah, the Counter Gain... Like, Obsidian could be cool, but we have to get rid of the Manaphy. And I don't think we can afford to get rid of the Manaphy. We have to attack straight on... Yeah, we have to attack the Zard straight on. Oh, no, boss the Hydreigon. That's horrifying. We don't have a good answer for this. Because we don't have any more... We've prized 2 of our Dinos. Okay. How do we... We have to get a Rod. Like, we have to get a... Oh, here we go. Pidgeot's great. Yeah, let's go and quick search, see what we have, and see how we can sequence this. Do we have Pokemon Yeah, we have to Super Rod back in the... Unfortunately, oh my goodness. we can go grab... What? Buddy Poffin 4 Seal Stone. And then we at least get an attack off. Yeah, we Super Rod back in the Deino. And yeah, we can throw the Pecharunt in there as well. And we have to get Deino down. And with the 4 Seal Stone, we'll go grab an Earthen Vessel. So we have at least some energy here. And then on the following turn, we have to get Neo Upper Energy rolling here. So let's go and Earthen Vessel away. I think we get rid of the... yeah, we get rid of Lumineon at this... no. Let's get rid of Ultra Ball at this point. And we'll go grab a Dark... Actually, go Double Dark here. And at least we can swing on the Zard, and when they KO it, we can get Hydreigon set up. Potentially. Yeah, we should be able to get Hydreigon set up on the following turn. And now they need to get some other pieces rolling. Getting rid of that Rare Candy is great. Yeah, oh man, why'd they have to start Manaphy? Really annoying. Really annoying. Okay, they're going to put down Radzar just so they have something rolling here. Yeah, they're going to be able to attack on the second turn. Or yeah, they take 2 prizes. They'll have 3 energy. They can swing for 250, which is annoying. They do get to stay in the game, though, at least a little longer while they try and figure this out. Yeah, 180 to the Hydreigon. That's unfortunate because like we have to get our dinos back. We have just this one left. Okay, let's go and... Ooh, we can Night Stretcher for Dino back. I think we have to Night Stretcher for Dino back. Let's go grab Dino. And we'll go Rare Candy the Hydreigon. And I think it's time to... Do we burn the Dark... Do we do Dark Patch now? Or do... I think we have time to get the Neo Upper Energy. I think we use Dark Patch now. To get energy on. And then, yeah, let's go get Dark Patch right this second. And we'll retreat. And do we... I have to put the Dino down. I have to put the second Dino down. And Boss doesn't help us at all. Yeah, we don't want to play Rotom right now. We'll go Crashing Headbutt. 200. Get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. Get rid of another Zard. So 2 of their Zards are in the discard pile. That might be all of their Zards, depending on how... Oh, we prized the Neo Upper Energy, so that wasn't even an option for us. Okay, let's see how they approach it. We do have Obsidian here as an option. Okay, yeah, if they're just going to TM the Charmander... What's more dangerous here? The Radzard or... I think we have to get rid of the Charmander. Have to get rid of the Charmander. The Radzard's still only doing 250 damage. Like, it's not a lot. And we could also get the Manaphy out of the way. I don't think the Obsidian Flame is realistic right this second. Okay, they should get down a second Charmander. Or if they put down a Pidgey, right now... Oh, okay, they're going to get the Zard. Yeah, so we have to blast. We have to blast the Charmander. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they should have played that Ultra Ball just there, because now we know that the Zard is in hand, and I'm absolutely going to target down that Charmeleon. And, ooh, we could get a Rare Candy and get the second Hydreigon set up. So, let's go get a Rare Candy. Oh, that's our last Rare Candy. Okay. And I could put the energy on the high. I think we're going to hold off on that. Let's go and grab this Charmeleon. And I'm going to put the Neo Upper Energy on the one on the bench. And then we're going to go swing for 200. We'll mill 3 cards. They don't have a Zard. They can swing for... Ooh, they got rid of another Rare Candy. They've only got 1 left. So they have to bring in Radzard at this point. Now, they could still knock out Rotom, push it down to 1 prize. They've only got 2 cards. One of those is a Zard. We know that. Unfortunately, the Obsidian Plane is not gonna happen. But we're attacking steady. Our opponent, unfortunately, yeah, we just win. GG's. Unfortunately, didn't get the Obsidian play set up, but we were down pretty bad. That was a rough start, but we were able to recover and just do steady amounts of damage, and we were milling some pretty key pieces there, like that. Getting rid of that Rare Candy was rough. Thankfully, we were able to 2-shot that Zard, and they lost a whole bunch of pieces along the way. By the end there, they only had 1 Rare Candy left, and they weren't able to get another Zard set up. They had Radzard, but it wasn't going to work out for them, just the way things were shaking out. So yeah, Crashing Headbutt, I thought, did some really good work there. We were able to get our engine set up, get Pidgeots, get the Hydreigons rolling. Eventually, prizing 2 of our dinos was rough. But yeah, we were able to set up, just do steady damage, mill a bunch of cards, and they were not able to get past that first offensive wave. GG's. We do not. We have Pidgey into nothing. This is absolutely horrible. Oh no. If our opponent gets a Zard deck, if they get turn 1, then we're just dead. Like, we need to top deck some pieces here. This is profoundly unfortunate. Come on. Oh, they bricked a whole bunch. All right, let's go. Okay. Uh-oh, Dusknoir deck. And they're going first. They could decimate us before we even get rolling. That's horrifying. That's horrifying. I'm pretty sure it's a Zard deck. Oh, no. Oh. Okay, if they're just going straight into Rotom. Interesting. All right. They have no attacker here other than... Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Even if we lose the Pidgey at this point. We'll be... no, we won't necessarily be fine. Because we need stuff. We need an extra energy here, which we currently don't have. You know what? We have 2 Rare Candies. I'm going to hold off on... no, we have to attach an energy. Because we might not be able to attack on the next turn. Okay, let's wait. So we get Pidgey set up. We get Hydreigon set up. We go and get some energy, whether it's the Neo Upper or something else. And then we pop off. Let's see how they play it. But yeah, right now they have no attacker. I've seen some weird decks, and I fought like one that was just all Dusknoirs, and then Ursaluna came in and they just blew up a whole bunch. Yeah, we're gonna be able to stay alive through this. Charmander. Okay. So Zard with the Dusknoir tech. This is... They're probably gonna get down a Pidge at this point. Oh, Fez? Okay. Yeah, we'll go after the Charmander here. This is actually a very good hand turn 2. Yeah, we get Pidgeot set up. We get Hydreigon set up. Yeah, we'll take out the Charmander, and then we should be chilling. So let's go and get Pidgeot set up. And we'll go get Hydreigon set up. And do we grab... Yeah, do we grab the Neo Upper Energy? I think we grab the Neo Upper Energy now. No, we don't have to grab it right this second. We don't have to. So let's go grab an Earthen Vessel, and we can get 2 energies out. And I don't want them to know. Did we prize the Earthen Vessel? I think we prized the Earthen Vessel. Okay, let's go and grab... Then let's go... I will grab the Psychic Energy here. I don't want to... Yeah, let's go grab the Psychic Energy. We'll hard retreat. Go into the Hydreigon. And let's go boss up the Zard. And they might blow up this Deino on the following turn. And we go mill some cards from them as well. They lose the Dusknoir and the Lumineon. That's pretty awesome. They have no attacker. Okay. So we can get Neo Upper Energy on the following turn. And they're going to be in a very bad spot. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You need to get a Manaphy down right now, or you're just dead. Please don't get a Manaphy down. I want that board wipe. I want that board wipe. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Yes! Okay. This is the play. This is the play. What can we Arven for? I think we Arven for... I want to get... I guess we could go Rare Candy plus something else. Rare Candy, and then we can get rid of the Feather Ball and the Dark Patch at this point. 4 Seal Stone? We don't have another piece, though. Or Tera Orb 4 Seal Stone? Kind of doesn't matter. Let's go and... I don't want to get rid of Super Rod. I think we'll... Yeah, I think it's fine if we get rid of Dark Patch at this point. Let's go grab a Hydreigon. I'm kind of playing with my food a little bit here. We are in a very good spot, though. Very good spot. Let's go quick search. And we'll go grab that Neo Upper Energy. And we are going to Obsidian. We take out the Dusclops. We take out the Charmander. We take out the Pidgey. 3 prizes in 1 turn. Bye. 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 Oh, man. This is absolutely brutal for them. I don't see how they stick around here, because then we can just boss KO the Rotom, and that's it. Right? And we could Obsidian again, whatever they put down on the board, assuming they don't get a Manaphy down. Oh, this was absolutely disgusting. That was perfect. That was perfect. Okay, they get down the Radzard, sure. I think they kind of are pretty short on options at this point. So, yeah, boss up the other Hydreigon. Yep, that's the dangers of what I did. Now they potentially have time to set up. Hopefully we still have a switch. I think we have a switch in the deck. If we don't, then I'm kind of cooked. Actually, now we do give them time to set up. And that's a problem. Yeah, I should not have evolved the Hydreigon when we did, because now they're going to be able to get back in this game. That being said, we are still 1 boss Rotom away from winning this. Yeah, we may have... Yeah, this was absolutely a mistake. Absolutely a mistake. Let's go see. Do they have a switch out, though? If they don't have a switch out, we just win. Yeah. Okay. And we could even Obsidian again just to mess with them. Let's go quick search. And we should have a switch out. Please tell me we have a switch. Of course we don't have a switch. This is a problem. This is a problem. Let's go and... Okay, if we don't have a switch, let's go and grab... We have energy in the deck. Okay, let's go and... What does Giovanni's Riz? No. Let's go Eri here. They have a... Oh, do we have Xerosic in this one? I can't remember. I've been playing across different... Okay, let's go play Eri. We'll play Eri, and we'll attach an energy. And I think we're still okay. Let's go Eri for... Yeah, you got tons of pieces here. It would be a shame. Let's see what your hand looks like. Yeah, Zards, Pidgey... they still have Arvins. Like, getting rid of the 2 Rare Candy is nice. They probably get Zard rolling on the following turn. So we'll get rid of those. And we'll... How many Rare Candies do they have left? 2. Yeah, so they probably get Zard up on the next turn. And they start swinging. And they potentially get... if they can target down the Pidgey... Or the Pidgeot, that would be bad. So we might preemptively want to grab a... Yeah, man, if we had not evolved the Hydreigon when we did, we would have won the game already. But I got overly confident. And yeah, we had an amazing start, and then I squandered it. We're going to leave this in the video regardless of the outcome at this point, because I want you to show this is what happens and you overset up. And they're going to play Briar, and they could potentially take 3 prizes here. Yeah, absolutely. But what are they taking? They have to take Pidgeot at this point then. If they can get a Zard set up. They can't get a Zard set up. We know they have... Oh, they played Briar. So they can't get Rare Candy. I'm not sure what they're doing here. If they just leave the Rotom in the active, then they just lose. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it. Great start, followed by very silly. Again, this was the worst play. Absolutely the worst play. Okay, yeah, we just swing into this, and it's over. So we can get rid of Pal Pad at this point. We'll just go grab 2 energy. We'll hit the headbutt, and we'll just win. So not as cool of an end. We started amazing. I played the silly. I mean, it only cost us 1 turn. Eri was pretty clutch there, getting rid of those Rare Candies. I don't know why they didn't set up. I think they kind of figured the writing was on the wall, and that's the only reason why I think they didn't get Zard set up there. Or, like, swing with the Radzard at least. They were way behind, though. That was a massive turn when we were able to take out the Dusclops plus the Charmander plus the Pidgey, and they didn't have Manaphy down. Hydreigon absolutely putting in work there. And again, I can't stress this enough. Like, do not over set up when you don't need to. And at that point, we actually screwed ourselves over by setting up the second Hydreigon, which we ultimately didn't need. And I know I was trying to be like, oh, well, we have the second one in case. Yeah, but there was no... At that point, there wasn't really a route for them to one-hit KO our Hydreigon with all the energy on it. So by giving them the second Hydreigon to trap, they had at least 1 more turn to figure things out. And that should have been a little bit of a smoother... Yeah, we shouldn't have done that. Thankfully, we didn't get punished too bad for it. So we'll take that win, lesson learned. And yeah, Obsidian, being able to pull that off in a match, awesome. GG's at Hydreigon EX. Shoutouts to Cyrus Davis again for the list. Again, go follow them on YouTube. They won Muji's Dojo, an online tournament with this 60... I'm pretty sure it's this 60 cards. Oh yeah, it is this 60 cards because I pulled it off of Limitless. But yeah, Hydreigon EX, very cool deck. I'm not sure it's consistent enough to keep up. We have seen some online wins, and we've seen a couple day 2s. I'm not sure this is ever going to be like a super top tier deck. Does it have the potential to be a competitive deck in the meta? I think so. For the time being, it seems like a really cool rogue deck with the potential to become a more serious player in the format. Maybe it just needs more time for players to figure out the optimal 60. Maybe it just hasn't had that time yet, and maybe it needs some help from future cards along the way. But regardless, I do think Hydreigon is an interesting mix to the meta and would love to see more Hydreigon sauce in the future. But for now, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comment, are you a fan of Hydreigon? Do you think this card is cap? Do you think it has potential? Anyway, you can find me on all the things: YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at @InThirdPerson. You can find me on Twitch, where I stream the Pokemon trading card game every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. And check out the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until the next one, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.